Have you ever felt like your life is slowly suffocating you? You wake up, go to work, buy things you don't even need, then repeat the same cycle forever. Now imagine one day, you meet someone who destroys that entire system, someone who tells you your life is a lie. And before you realize it, you're dragged into an underground world of chaos, violence, and complete freedom. But the most terrifying part, the man who changed everything, might not even exist. This is the disturbing story of Fight Club. The story begins with a man whose life looks normal on the outside, but inside, he's completely broken. His name is never revealed. Most people simply call him the narrator. He works a boring corporate job where his entire purpose is calculating the cost of car accidents for a big company. His life is empty. He can't sleep. Not for days. Not for weeks. The insomnia slowly begins to destroy his mind. Doctors refuse to help him. One even tells him that if he really wants to see suffering, he should attend support groups for people with serious illnesses. So the narrator does something strange. Even though he's perfectly healthy, he starts attending these emotional support groups. Cancer patients, brain parasites, terminal diseases. And for the first time in months, he finally cries. And that's when he finally sleeps again. For a while, life seems manageable. Until one day, a woman appears. Her name is Marla Singer. She's doing the exact same thing as him. She's also faking illnesses, just to attend these groups. And suddenly the narrator can't cry anymore, because when he sees her, he's reminded that he's a fraud, just like her. Both of them are pretending to be broken, and that destroys the only thing keeping him sane. Then something even worse happens. During a work trip, the narrator meets a man on a plane. A man unlike anyone he's ever met before. His name is Tyler Durden. Tyler is confident, fearless, completely free. He makes soap, sells it, and lives by his own insane philosophy. According to Tyler, modern life has turned men into slaves. Slaves to jobs, slaves to money, slaves to furniture and luxury brands. Tyler says something the narrator will never forget. The things you own end up owning you. At first it just sounds like rebellious talk. But then the narrator returns home and discovers something horrifying. His entire apartment is gone, destroyed by a mysterious explosion. Everything he owned, every piece of furniture, every single possession, gone, with nowhere else to go. He calls Tyler. Tyler gives him a simple offer. You can stay at my place, but first, you have to do something. The narrator asks what. Tyler looks him straight in the eyes and says, "Hit me." At first, the narrator thinks it's a joke, but Tyler insists. So he punches him, and just like that, something awakens inside them. They start fighting each other in the parking lot, not out of anger, but out of pure release. Pain suddenly feels freeing, and that's when the idea is born. They create a secret underground group called Fight Club. Every week, men gather in a basement and beat each other senseless. No rules, no judgment, just raw human chaos. And strangely, the club becomes incredibly popular. More and more men join, lawyers, waiters, office workers, everyone who feels trapped by society. Fight Club becomes their escape. But Tyler isn't satisfied. He wants more, much more. Soon, Fight Club evolves into something darker, a secret organization called Project Mayhem. Members shave their heads, follow strict orders, and begin committing acts of destruction across the city. Vandalism, sabotage, total chaos. Tyler believes they're freeing the world from consumerism, but the narrator starts to feel uneasy. Things are going too far. He tries to confront Tyler, but Tyler begins disappearing for days, then weeks. One night, the narrator finally discovers something terrifying. Everywhere he goes, people treat him like Tyler. They call him Mr. Durden. They follow his orders. Confused, he starts investigating, and the truth slowly reveals itself. A truth so disturbing, it shatters his entire reality. Tyler Durden was never a separate person. Tyler is him. The narrator created Tyler as an alternate personality, a version of himself that was fearless, violent, free, everything he secretly wanted to be. While he slept, Tyler took control, built Fight Club, started Project Mayhem, and now the chaos has grown beyond control, desperate to stop it. The narrator races to shut everything down, but Tyler appears again, laughing, mocking him. Tyler reminds him of one brutal truth: you created me. In the final confrontation, the narrator realizes something. If Tyler lives inside his mind, there's only one way to destroy him. He raises a gun and pulls the trigger, but not at Tyler, at himself. The bullet passes through his cheek. Tyler collapses and disappears. The personality is finally gone, but it's too late. Outside the window, explosions begin tearing down the city's financial buildings. Project Mayhem has already begun. As the skyline collapses, the narrator quietly holds Marla's hand and watches the world fall apart. And that's the terrifying story of Fight Club. A story about identity, control, and the dangerous desire to destroy the system we live in. Because sometimes, the person fighting your life the most is yourself.